Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we are going to be doing the Gems of War Tower of Doom stream, week 18, day 2. So, of course, we also have ourselves the Amanithrax faction today. So if you haven't already done this, or if you still need it for the +1 magic bonus in endgame, it is worth considering maxing it out. It is a pretty easy place to get pure faction for too, since Truffle is pretty decent with a full AoE. And ends up working out pretty nice. But, yeah, we'll be getting around to this. We'll probably start with Tower of Doom, though, and start off just kind of chipping on that, making our progress on there. We're almost all the way done as well. Also, you might notice a headphone. I'm just listening to the Democratic debate while we're doing this, since it's running the exact same time. And it's actually the one in South Carolina, which is before the South Carolina voting on the 29th, which is kind of funny because it's on the... on a leap year day, or whatever that's called. The, you know, that one day that's only once every 4 years. What's that called? There's a special name for that. But it's actually on that day, which is kind of funny. But anyways, where were we? Let's go get the rooms that we actually need to go and kill them out. We're on, is that as far as we have scouted? I'm actually surprised. I guess a lot of people didn't scout forward, but that's fine, because we probably have enough battles to reach there, or a little bit less. So, we should be able to get there. If nothing else, we can scout out one floor if we have enough battles to do so. But let's see. We need a 5, so let's go grab that then. Still using the same team we were using earlier. Or actually, we switched to Ketris. My bad. We did end up switching out of the original team, just because it did start getting a little bit too slow. And then I just kind of went to a standard Ketris team, and it ended up working out pretty well. Yeah, leap year. That's what I thought. It seems weird because it's a leap day of a leap year, not necessarily a leap year. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Bill. Hello Isabel. Hello Tyranny. Hello Jellybean. Hello ArmyXDube. Hello Calathos. Hello Barbara. Hello Cookie. Hello VV. Watermelons are definitely pink. Well, I guess it depends at what section you're looking at, between if it's pink or red. But I don't know. I think it's like a more of a pinkish color. It's like a reddish pink. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think of watermelon as pink personally. Especially when you get like the softer areas that are almost like white, which are like a really whitish pink. Did Salty send me more codes? Surprisingly, no. We asked her like 3 times on stream, reminded her like right at the end of stream, at the beginning of the stream. She even like mentioned it on stream, like, oh yeah, da-da-da-da-da. And nope, she still didn't give me more. Go figure. Should I go poke her again? I didn't actually message her again since yesterday, but I kind of assumed she would after last night. Let me go add her again. Hello, Salty. I still need codes. There we go. Come on, Salty. Where's Keylime? Does he have any spare codes? Keylime, where are you? Give me a spare code. We're out of codes. I don't know, maybe we'll give out a big code later this stream. We'll see. Anyways, hello Birdleaf, hello Zex, hello Cookie, hello Jefferson, hello whoever I said hello to, and hello everyone else. Anyways, let's go and get through these. Also, they're already attacking Bernie like every 5 seconds on the debate. Because now he's obviously the front runner, which he's been the entire time, but now he's extremely obviously the front runner. Oh, don't you dare go away, Valraven. We need you. Don't do it. What do we grab here? I don't have any way to stop that. Hopefully he just gets skull distracted. Good. He did get skull distracted. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, we could go for that brown then. Let's guarantee extra turn. We're not frozen on anything. And there we go. And now we can just Yasmin into single Ketris. Let's see. We'll take a yellow. Try getting the cascade. I actually got it off a sky. What even cascaded there? We got something out of it. We'll go for that. Got our explosion. Be good to go. Let's see. We'll get that down. Get that onto there. And now we just need a single Ketris. What do we grab here? We'll take that right over there. Grab our red, and then we can get our explosion right into it. Might even be better just to take a little bit of manual brown, but it looks like we got almost all the way up. Take another move, and he'll be dead off of that. And he's dead. There we go. Okay, I think that was the only room there. Grab the final room. Be good to go. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Make sure to go over it. Of course, the stream will be a little bit longer. Let's see. We can get Amanithrax down to probably a little under an hour, though. It's a relatively quick one, especially since we can run standard truffle team for it. What do we grab here? I'll take the brown for now. Get a Yasmin. Hello, Austin. Welcome. I know, today would be a week if she said it takes a week. We'll take that. Let's see. Can we double poke that for a kill? Yes, so let's just go for it, and then we'll poke the other one, and that should be dead. Oh, no, barrier, though. Okay, well, we'll do that. And just skull. We're not using enrage, though. Are we? Okay, good. We do have enrage. I will take that over. And we don't have any cascades over there. We don't have a drop over there, so we'll just take a brown surge then. We don't have any way to cleanse off that, so we'll just try for the green extra turn over there. Still end up cascade. Oh, that was with invisible sight. Whoops. Well, we still got it nonetheless. Okay, so we still have to deal with that barrier there. And then we can take a blue to try for extra turn. I don't think I want to take the purple since we don't really need the mana, but we could try for that right there. Only got one, didn't get the second one. I guess we can go for that skull poke then, just to get the mana that we need for the other Ketris, and then we could kill him with that other Ketris. And then we just need to poke him one more time, which unfortunately we can't do with skull at the moment unless we were to get an enrage, and even that I think is a little bit short, even though it hits through all the traits and everything. And that was obviously going to happen any second now. Luckily, that doesn't actually matter if we die to Death Mark like that, since we get to replenish everything after every single battle. Really annoying barrier spam right now, though. We don't really have anything to deal with barrier as well on this team, oddly enough. So when he keeps doing this, well, I got you. We can go get rid of it with that explosion right there. Unfortunately, that doesn't bring us right into full mana, so we can't directly do anything. I'll take a red. We'll go for that down there. And then we'll take a purple, grab a brown over there, and then he is dead. That should be enough damage, it is. And we get a summon. That's one other nice thing about using that mage or the harpy mage in any of our various teams. We get a 25% instant kill troop if we have a storm, which of course synergizes with her pretty well and helps fill those gaps. Oh yeah, what do you use for pure faction for Amanithrax? You could just use pure Gob Truffle. Gob Truffle, Gob Truffle, Gob Truffle, Gob Truffle, or replace in with one of the browns or one of the mana generators. But generally, you just run all Gob Truffle, especially if you're running with potions, because they're just going to get full mana anyways off of enchant after several turns, after 8 turns. Or sorry, after 9 turns. Because you have 17 mana cost, so 2 mana per turn. Okay, so 20. Where are we at? We have haste we skip over, and then we'll go to 2. And then we have 2 again, so double 2. 2 to 2, which is good because those are the weaker battles. And if we have enough sigils, if we get another Valraven, I think we have enough to scout out the floor. We need to have 5 sigils to do it. Or technically, actually, we only need 4 sigils to scout it out. We can't complete the floor without the 5th, but we can still scout it out with only 4. So we'll see how that goes. I'll take that over. So I need to double check that no one else in my guild's going for it. Okay, so that's good. We'll go for that for now. And then we could just go and double kill that. It should be enough damage to kill right now. No, it is not. Never mind. I kind of want to go for another Yasmin before we do then. So we'll wait. We'll take that for now. Unfortunately, did not get enough. Grab our browns. And there we go. He'll just let him poke us. We can then go and... how do we go for this? I guess we do it here, go for that, and then he should die. We get to kill our first shot with a skull. And then he dies to the next skull that ends up happening. I don't think we have one, so we can just do that, take that, and then kill him directly with this, as long as he doesn't take too many stats away. And then we just get the kill. Hello, Lochnar! Hello. And hello, Original, if I didn't already say hi. There we go. Another one down. Okay. And that was the only room, so let's move forward. Also, we still have heroisms and fireballs. I almost forgot. We have 1 heroism, 2 fireball. We do have those as options. However, if we're the person that has to scout, we can't use them, unfortunately. Oh, no! I should have taken that red to yellow. Ooh, that would have been some good value. I didn't actually need all that yellow, but the little bit extra red would have been nice. So we'll go for that. And then we could just go for Yasmin. We'll let him poke us. This will give us enough durability. I'm actually going to skip over first slot, I think. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll go and get that for now, since he's the only one that needs mana. Okay. We'll go and get down. We'll take the red to yellow over there. Get our mana that we need. And those skulls we'll just ignore again. And just keep going down. I probably should have left that there so I could have double tapped it to get the triple kill. Well, at this point, I might as well just go for a poke to poke. We're pretty much already set up into that, so I might as well go all the way. It does require you to cast Yasmin all times and for none of them to have stealthy. But that's kind of the standard way of using Ketris to begin with. So we go and poke you. We go and poke you, and that is match. And that's pretty much how Ketris runs. You just buff him up, 2nd slot, 4th slot, win. And in some game modes, you don't even need to buff him up. He just wins. Okay, so we're at 21. We got our 2 room over there. How much to look at your collection of cards and build you a deck? I could go do that later. It's a little bit hard to do like exactly on a stream just because would be a little bit time consuming to like look at it and everything. But I definitely could. Let's see. But what are some of the legends and mythics that you have? Because I could probably just mention it off of that. You can also just build around standard teams too that you probably already have the resources for. Like Rowan, Urskia Shield into Rowan, Mountain Crusher into Rowan Leprechaun. Let's see, Harpy Mage, Mountain Crusher Harpy Mage into anything, which is almost what we're using right now. This is a little bit of a different setup. Mang into various goal spam safe options like Skeleton, which is super cheap. What are a few others that are really decent in early game to mid game these days? The new troop that just came in today, or yesterday, I mean, that has the instant kill, the Panther thing, or the P4, whatever ever, with a bunch of random letters. Obviously, it's supposed to be Panther. But that new troop that came in yesterday is pretty good, synergizing that with Mountain Crusher, Mana Generator, double Panther is a pretty strong option. And getting Truffles from Underworld. And then the Mirage Queen from Underworld. And then in mid-game, you could end up building an Infinite Loop team out of Forest Troll, double Gob Truffle into Mirage Queen. Or you could end up using Hero there. But it doesn't even necessarily need Hero to function, even though I normally use it with Warden at level 70. Okay, so we're going to ignore that Valraven just because we already have enough damage. So we'll do that, dead. Okay. Oh gosh, they're all still attacking Bernie. Even Elizabeth Warren, which I'm surprised. They're really going to do a contested convention. Like, there's 100% chance they are doing a contested convention. Let's see. What are we even doing here? 21. Grab that. And now we're going to need to scout out a floor if we get Valraven here. However, if we don't get Valraven here, we will not have enough unless we Fireball it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to waste Fireballs to go forward. Which might explain why my guild's stuck at 21. Because we need more battles before someone will scout forward. Okay. Grab that for now. We'll get our convert onto that. Grab our splodies. A recount of Iowa? Yeah, I would say yes. He ended up losing a lot of them due to miscounts that were all pretty much against them. But yeah, there's a lot of recorded instances of it. But those things in general are bound to have it to some capacity. Just because they're so clunky, just having caucuses. We should really just completely get rid of them. Not sure why we still have them. Especially even after last year, they were horrible. But this year, they were really, really horrible. At least the most recent one in Nevada went a little bit better. But the one in Iowa was definitely horrifically bad. What do we grab here? Go for that for now. There's also a lot of speculation that cheating may have occurred in that one. That didn't really happen in Nevada, or at least not to be that noticeable if it did end up happening. But it was pretty noticeable in New Hampshire. I mean, Iowa. I'm really curious what way South Carolina's gonna go. Let's see. Of which I actually live in. I haven't really been chatting with too many people. Most of the people I have chatted with are either just not voting at all, or they were for either Bernie, Trump, or Yang. Of course, Andrew Yang dropped out, unfortunately. Let's see. We'll throw that down for now. I should probably take it as skull first. He has skull reduction, right? Well, it wouldn't have mattered. We have enrage. We have enrage. We hit through all things. Okay, we need a poke. Oh, that's not a thing. Well, we'll go for that then. Okay, it's skull. And then dead. What do we grab? I'll try for skull for Sky. And we got it. Nice. Luckily, he didn't kill our whole team off our random death marks, which has pretty much happened before. Okay, so if I want to waste 2 fireballs, I can scout out this floor. I guess we'll scout out this floor. Why not? Let's see. Is anyone in my guild going to scout? Okay, I'm going to go tell them I'm going to scout next floor. Let's see. I'm going to assume that that hasn't been updated yet. Going to scout floor 22. Oops. Let's see. Wait, is anyone from my guild actually in chat right now? Has anyone actually done it yet? I assume not on the Discord. But, yeah, I assume the one that's in chat is up to date. It was 2 hours ago when it was posted. But, yeah, we're going to scout this floor then. So since we have fireballs, we're going to go do it on 5 and 4 since they're harder battles, then manually do 2 and 3. They're not anything annoying, right? Yeah, just some true damage and just some, yeah, nothing too annoying there unless we get death mark spammed. Okay. Yes, as in no one has done it yet? I'm not sure what the yes is to. So hello, David. Welcome. Okay, yeah, I assumed most people didn't have enough to scout. Okay, we'll just go and scout it then. So let's just fireball this. We'll waste our fireballs here just to get some scouts in. So that's attack. That's obviously not worth reporting. That was the 5. We'll do it here. This is the 4. And it is the unlock. So now we know it's 22-4. And let's see if there's anything else that's worth it here. So we'll take out these other 2 battles. And if we don't get a Valraven, that's the end. So we'll probably have enough to get through by Thursday. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, that'd be a fail if we disconnect at any of these, because then we won't be able to do the battle. But we know that 4 is the unlock. Server, what are you doing? Come on. Okay, we'll take that for now. Grab that for now. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Grab that over there. We don't have red or yellow. So I did it like that. So we could just go for the middle at this point. The only problem is we're going to need a double cast. So you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to go for the triple Yasmin route. Honestly, I should probably be doing this for a lot of the later battles. Just because of how much mana it takes to get him back up. Okay, so we'll just do this back on you. And then we just throw Yasmin again and then just catch us to catch us. And that should be match. Oops, I gave him some of that. But he shouldn't really be able to do much out of it. We do that there, dead. We do it down there, dead. And we won. Did I get a haircut? No. I just wet my hair back. So it's just not sticking up as much. Which makes it seem like it. Because my hair like puffs out and curls a lot. But if you like wet it down, it stays down for like several hours. Okay, so nothing in this entire place. 4 is the only place. 22-4 so far. But I'll take this room. Do we have Valraven? Yeah, Valraven. Hopefully it doesn't escape. So we can actually finish this floor. We definitely don't have enough to scout out next floor, though. We'll go for that. Get our explosions. Don't need that yet. We'll take the brown for now. Grab our Yasmin. So, Skull, I'm actually going to take here. Just because we get all the mana we need to explode anyways off of it. And then we get that right into it. Oh no, I just realized we can't target him. Okay. I don't have an enraged Skull, so I actually can't kill him here without wasting a Ketris. So I'll waste a Ketris. Oh no, why do you have to go for that? Okay, I'll take for that for now. Okay, this is going to be a really weird battle now, because now we need double Ketris to kill. That stealthy really ruined it. We'll take Skull into Skull Ketris. This should be good. Okay. Let's see. We'll go get all that exploded. Okay, so we didn't have anything there. Also, the Democratic debate's a complete mess right now. But they are talking about math. I should go get the math hat out. But there we go. It's 22-4. There was no good rooms. That's disappointing. But 4 was the only room. Everything else was just a useless little thing. But yeah, let's go take this then. Let's see. We'll take the red. Grab our blue. Get our explosion going. And then we can go and Yasmin him, hopefully 4 times. Let's go down that strategy first. I'm actually going to let him do that. As long as there's not 13 brown on the board, he can't actually get any value down. So we'll go for that for now. Let's see. Thank you for that, Isabel. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should have put that into guild chat. My bad. Let's see. It's 22-4. There we go. There we go. Where do we need? Get that for now. Take that. I'll take the right over there. Get our explosion down. That's funny. What's his name? Steyer just called out Elizabeth Warren for being a Republican in the past. It's kind of funny. I think it was only 2 of them. Bloomberg and Steyer. I mean, Bloomberg and Warren, I mean. And Bernie has just been independent forever, even though he caucuses for and stuff for with the Democrats. And obviously he's running in the Democratic Party. Because third parties don't exist in America, at least not currently, or at least not to a realistic, viable degree. I guess it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to kill it this way just so he ends up resummoning properly. Oh no! Wait, that's bad. Okay, that was a slight mistake. I assumed the last slot would die, and it did not. Okay, that's problematic actually. So now we're just gonna need to go for Ketris and the Skull at this point. Is probably our main strategy. The only problem is we can't take the Skull first because the order in which they're in. But we'll go for that and get our explosion. Let's see. Okay, we'll take that for now. Okay, so that's actually in Skull range now, but we have double Ketris, so it doesn't even matter. So we'll take that first. Take anything we need, and then he's dead. Okay, so that's all we need here. We can't use heroism because we don't have a scouted yet. And, yeah, so we're just going to have to wait it out with our 1 battle remaining. Well, of course, we'll get our remaining battles tomorrow, and depending on how far we have scouted, we could probably get it done tomorrow. If it's a 2 and a 2, we could just do, and a 2, we could just do 2 to heroism to 2, and that would actually be enough with our 5 battles, even if one of them went one higher. So I'll probably be able to get that done tomorrow. Let's go claim whatever loot we still have left. What do we have? Everything except the final orb. Nice. We'll go grab all this. Hopefully get our triple blue right there. Nope, it's a purple. Are you going to be a blue? Nope, 3 oranges and a purple. We've been getting a lot of oranges lately. I feel like all my greens have been almost replaced with oranges as of recently. Kind of funny. But anyways, that's that. Let's go change the armor. Actually, before I do, let me go take out dungeons with what I have. Also, I forgot to go do the 150 purple kill yesterday. I 100% forgot I had it. So I've done that a couple times in the past. Not that often, but I did completely forget that we had a purple 150 kill yesterday. I think I had it at 100 kills, but we didn't do the other 50. You should always make sure to do those because we basically lost 20 gems, possibly 100, but definitely at minimum 20 gems from not doing that. Not that big a deal, obviously, but since that's like 2 tributes, but still it adds up. That's how our gem stack keeps getting higher. Every little bit helps. When you're having problem in the weakened faction, where it looked like you cast this spell and can select an enemy, but you couldn't? Yes, I remember that. Well, just wanted to let you know, not just specific to controller, it happened to you on mobile. Yes, it's not specific to controller. I've done it before without controller too. The only reason why it's more prevalent on controller is because of how it gets triggered. For whatever reason, there's a really certain frame. It might be frame perfect, but it might be a couple frames. But I'm pretty sure it's frame perfect, where if you go and multi-click, so if you're doing that with your finger or even with your mouse and clicking it multiple times, it's easiest with your controller because you can spam multi-click with controller a lot easier than everything else. You can freeze whenever you're doing a targetable ability. It's very rare to do with touchscreen and mouse, but it is possible to do with both of them and not just controller. This isn't a issue that console normally has, just because, oddly enough, just because it's set up better and only to work for controller. But for whatever reason, with touchscreen and mouse as a capability, it will occasionally just not know what to do. Like, you'll be able to target stuff and it's think you're casting an ability and it just won't do anything. But yeah, if we spammed click the mouse as quickly as we possibly could click every single time we casted a targetable spell, we would eventually get it to trigger. It would just take a lot of attempts, and obviously we wouldn't want that to happen. But let's go switch over to armor. Go for that, go for that, go for that. Where are we going for? This. Let's go get these out. A lot of useless things. Look at this. This might be the worst adventure board we ever had. Minor yellow, minor purple, and major purple. What is this adventure board? Can we not get like 9 gems or something at least? What am I looking for? Where's my team? Do I not have Explore in here? The quick kill thing? Huh, weird. Let me go get that real quick. I guess when I did the Monday video, I never bothered putting it back. I thought I did. But let me go copy it. 1 second. Copy. Okay, Mythic Red Doom, what is this? Yeah, I already have that saved. Rename it Explore 3, and be good to go. Explore 3. There we go. Okay, let's roll this. We're using it with Barbarian. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, I still haven't saved with Barbarian. I still have not changed that. Fail. I need to go change that later. What do we want? There we go. And we're good to go. Hello, Drock Savage. Hello, Matt. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it doesn't happen on console. And the main reason for that is it has to do with touchscreen and mouse. Like when you have the capability of clicking anywheres. It's a glitch exclusive only to that. And the reason why it works more often with controller on PC when you do that is because you're still using both simultaneously. Even when we didn't even have the controller plugged in, it was still doing it more often. It was kind of weird. What do we even grab here? Oh wait, we can just AoE kill. There we go. Easy enough. Let's see. So what do you think about the new Nisha troop? I don't think it's going to be useful for much. It has gain stats to purple every single time it does its ability, which is obviously useful automatically. Like, it's going to be used to some capacity just for that. They did end up buffing the AoE, but it still seems underwhelming. It's going to be able to buff up a little bit, but there's already things that do a full AoE that are mythic that end up gaining 1 to all stats. Something like Champion of Anu was his name, I believe. Ended up having essentially the exact same ability almost, or a really similar one, except it had to target it at first, but had a few more effects on top of it. I don't know. It just seems like it's going to be rather underwhelming. It has a bit of a magic steal, but without board control, it's just going to be weaker than Yagwe, and it's so similar to things that already exist. So I personally feel like it's not going to be used for much, other than in pure purple occasionally. But even then, it might not get used just because it gets hard countered by Submerge. And obviously, if you're up against something like Frost Mage or something similar, that's going to extremely hard counter the thing. So is it Shade of Nisha? I forget what its name is. It's something Nisha. But the new Mythic's coming out in 2 Fridays from now. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. We're going to be getting that. But anyways, let's go and do Faction now. We got all of that done. So now we can just go all the way onto Magic and probably just do Truffle the entire time. This is a place where we can run Truffle, so why not run Truffle? Let's see. Let's go grab this. And yeah, let's go clear everything out with Truffle. We could go do, I guess, a different hero class to go get a little bit of leverage. What do we have here that we might want to use if we did do that? Like a different hero class that isn't Truffle. We got brown, green. We could do the Gargoyle with anything, which is actually what we have set right now. This can run with any hero class. Do we have a full AoE under brown or green? That's a bit quicker than a Truffle. Because we can't use Mirage Queen to half mana start it in this faction, which is a liability if we're going to go for a quick kill. I'm trying to think of an AoE that does that. I know there is definitely one. A brown or green full AoE that has enough damage to kill for a while. The problem is it would fall off pretty quickly, though, after the first few battles. I don't know, I think we might just be better off sticking with Truffle. Even if we don't get the Class XP for it. If nothing else, it'll win quickly. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably just stick with Truffle for now. I guess we could always change out a Warden. We won't have our Greenstorm, though, which will make it slow down a little bit. Does any hero class we don't have max have Greenstorm? Does Hierophant have Greenstorm on it? Please say yes. What storm, or what tree has green on it? Isn't it, the Forest one? So, do you have Forest? I believe the answer is yes, right? Let me double check. Where is it? Where'd it go? Not Stormcaller. Where'd it go? Sentinel. There it is. Or not Sentinel. Gosh, I forgot what the thing is called. The Hierophant. Why am I looking under S? Hierophant. Let's see. Equip. No, you did not. Okay, I need to find something we have not maxed that has Forest. Doesn't Barbarian, oddly enough, have Forest? Yes, he does. Really? I'm not sure if I want to go do Barbarian, but he does have Forest. Diabolus definitely doesn't. Hierophant, we just checked. Knight definitely doesn't. Oracle doesn't. Let's see, what else do we not have max? Slayer, I'm pretty sure doesn't, but I'll check real quick. Stormcaller we can't even do if it did because it has Perpetual Yellow Storm. And there's no way to disable that trait. And War Priest, I'm pretty sure doesn't. Okay, so that means our only choice then is, oddly enough, if we want to go do this. We won't have Dispel, but we'll still have the Greenstorm. Is to go do Barbarian, oddly enough. And then switch to the Storm. Okay, so what do we want here? Extra attack? Sure, why not? Extra attack? Sure, why not? Then we need Greenstorm. We already have it set. Oh, he's already set perfectly. Also, I never bothered setting his final thing. Well, we'll go for some Explosion. Unfortunately, it does not have Dispel, because, of course, Warden is the only one that has the exact set of that. It's one of the reasons why we bother using the useless hero class of Warden. It is the only thing that has that setup. But at least we got Greenstorm out of this, and we can go get some free Barbarian EXP. We just have to watch out for for Submerge now, but we can easily counter Submerge by just throwing Skull Spam at it, and be good to go. Okay, so move that over. Grab herself a green right over there, and now we can just start Truffle spamming. Also, I just forgot something. We do not have Enchant right now. I need to go get that. Could you not use Sun Spear? No. We don't want Perpetual Red Storm. It has Perpetual Red Storm on it, so it would only have first turn Green Storm. Unless we could consistently win on one first turn, it wouldn't work out. Hello, Gustavo! Welcome. For today's faction, using Mountain Crusher with Deep Sea King, Mother of Darkness, and Arachnean Weaver. Oh, going down to true damage route. Nice. Yeah, that would end up working. I just realized we could use Leprechaun instead of Hero. Oh, but then we don't gain class XP. I almost want to use Leprechaun for the first two or few factions. It is tempting. Will of Nisha, once again, looks underwhelming. Yeah. It's pretty much like a weaker version of Yagweh. That gives +1 stats to all purple per turn. Which that aspect it will be okay for. But everything else, it's not really going to be that relevant. Phoenicia with a Red Storm off of something like Sunspear is pretty strong. Anything that can die an instant AoE on it just basically just evaporates. Phoenicia currently, and for quite a while now, actually has the highest full AoE damage in the entire game if you have Red Storm. There is not a single troop in the entire game that has a higher initial full AoE single cast non-looping ability. I know that's a lot of like caveats, but basically, as if you're looking for a one-shot quick AoE or two-shot quick AoE, she has the best one in the game. That doesn't mean she has overall damage in some things. Truffle with its loop has way more damage overall than her. However, it's a much slower startup normally to get the team rolling compared to if you're just going to go Leprechaun right into one-shot Phoenicia dead. Its initial damage is also way higher than that of a Truffle by almost double actually. Phoenicia has almost double the initial damage of a Truffle. I mean, of a Truffle. However, Truffle over time, after it's cast, is way more. What weapon are you using with this team? I am using the weapon of Doomed Glaive. However, you can use a cleanse option. You can use pretty much any brown or green weapon in the game. Those are the main other replacements that you would do. Or maybe even possibly a mana accumulation method. Like, for example, if you didn't have a Perpetual Storm like we currently don't right now, you could do something like Mountain Crusher with it, or even just Essence of Evil if you're just looking for a good green alternative. And the main reason for green is, as you can see, even though we're using 3 green, we easily can fill our last slot green. We have so much green on this team that ends up getting accumulated, even more so than brown. However, you can do a decent brown weapon too, and it's still fine. The Essence of Evil is probably your next best bet if you don't own Doomed Glaive, if you want a replacement for it. What do we take? I'll take that for now. Grab that. Get all that. Get our double. Hello, Dawn. How have I been? Pretty good. Your lateness. Oh, no, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Everyone gets here whenever they get here. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Grab our double right over there. And we just truffle it out. And already did. But yeah, the order for this faction is pretty much the same every single time due to the kind of straightness of the path. You take the 1, you take the 5, you take the 4, you go down the path, you go all the way to the 5 in the corner, and then you finish it out. Is there any reason to do Gob Truffle if it's not at level 500 yet? No. There's no point in doing pure Gob Truffle if it's not that far. However, you can definitely do partial, and it's not slow. There are some quicker options, but I wanted to make sure we did something that can actually use hero class that we wanted. Because if I did Phoenicia build, we'd have to go Sunspear for the Red Storm. And I'd rather get something else other than Sunspear upgraded. I mean, we already have Sunspear maxed, I mean. I'm pretty sure we do. Almost guarantee we have Sunspear at 100. Let's see. We'll take that over. What do we grab here? I'll take that for now. Get our double. And then we have one path. Oh, sorry, the corner room's not tier 5. I think it's actually a treasure room. Okay, I'll take that for now. Get our blue. Double the greens. And he's dead. Hey, there's our level. And that's why we're using this class. Get something leveled. Might as well level something compared to not leveling it. Also, hello, Doribus. If I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. Grab our blues. Okay, we'll go for that for now. And then we can double. I'll take that for now. And then we'll take that over. And then we can just go and kill that out instantly. Hello, Draco! When will the glaive weapon soon be available again? I don't think it will be for a while. It comes in on the next Magrim Woods event. And last I recall, we don't have a Magrim Woods event in the next 2 months, unfortunately. So it's still going to be a while. You can use Essence of Evil for now, though, and it'll be perfectly fine. Main reason I like using Doomed Glaive is it allows us to do a nice big AoE. And also allows us to kill things that might not kill naturally, like if they have a spell reduction. Or in the case of the team that we're using right now, if they have Submerge. Because this team doesn't have a way of hitting Submerge otherwise. However, we can do so with Doomed Glaive. However, you can do the same thing with Essence of Evil, assuming they're not stealthied with Submerge as well. You can just throw Essence of Evil at them, and then there goes their Submerge because of the curse and dispel on it. There you go. And we throw this twice, and we won. Another one down. And there's 100 gems, which we should have gotten yesterday, but mistakes were made. Okay, get that down for now, and then double. And he is already dead. Yeah, Essence of Evil is a great weapon. You don't normally see me using it too often. However, it's one of the better weapons in the game, oddly enough. I just prefer other options, playstyle-wise, but it's a great weapon to have. It's pretty much a full disable of a single troop, essentially. With the potential of doing 2 if you have the 10% thing fully upgraded on it. Some people opt for not having that on, but I don't know, I kind of like it, because it's pretty much a 10% chance that you'd completely disable 2 troops rather than 1. Yeah, I used Mountain Crusher Apothecary Double Gargoyle. That was even our team that we had set prior before we pasted this team on top of it. This team just works a little bit better with any hero class compared to the other one. Or I should say any green storm hero class. Okay, we'll take that for now. And then we can get it rolling. And then double AoE to win. Okay, we'll take that over. And then kill that out. Working on pet rescue right now, but as soon as you're done with checking into what you're working on, is that a random delve you're doing, or the current one that is up? Oh, it's the current one that's up. It's Amanithrax Day today, right now. Okay. What do we even grab here? Grab that over. Get a... Do we even have a cascade here? I'll take that for now. And then we'll get that for now. I'll take that for now. What class should you use for what team are you referring to? I didn't see what you said mentioned previously. Is there any reason to do Gob Truffle if it's not... oh, wait, never mind. I'm not sure if that was relevant to that one. Because you can't even use hero class for that if you're doing Purification. But if you're talking about in general, Titan's a great hero class to be using for almost everything. And then we go down this path. Use Gorgotha, Essence of Evil, Yagway, and the Possessed King. Oh yeah, Gorgotha into a second mana generator is a pretty nice combo. Gorgotha, damage source, mana generator, damage source is a really, really nice combo. It was meta, like the absolute meta, like 2-3 years ago, and then kind of fall off slightly, but it's always been viable to some capacity. The main thing that made it fall off is the fact that you can't half mana start it. It's actually relatively slow for startup, but it's really tanky with 75% score reduction, which makes up for the slowness by being able to not die. Also great if you're using other skull-related options on your team, if you happen to be. And even if you're not, it's just good at not dying with skull reduction. Pretty much the highest in the game. There is something that has 80%, however, it's still more viable than that has the 80%. It's because its ability is actually good, whereas the other one is not. So it's basically the best skull reduction troop in the game, due to the fact that the other one's not worth using. Oh, what am I using right now? The best class to use for this would be Warden. Hero class, if you're just looking for overall strength. And the main reason for this is it has Greenstorm and Dispel. At 70, it ends up getting Dispel. And it's good to have Dispel on this, because pretty much every single thing on this team ends up doing a full AoE, which obviously is hard countered by Submerge. And the easiest way to do that is to have something that can get rid of it. You can do it with Essence of Evil. However, you can also just do it with an extra turn off of Dispel, which you'll naturally be getting constantly. So it basically makes things like Dispel, Barrier, and stuff like that pointless. And it won't do anything against you. Alright, we'll take that for now. What do we grab here? Take that for now. Take that over. I didn't know that. Mayor Pete's husband is a teacher. Let's see. Also, I'm listening to the debate in my other ear. He is such a slimy politician, though, Mayor Pete. Like, if there was, like, a cookie-cutter thing you could make for a politician, you might as well just put, like, Mayor Pete's head there. Let's see. I'll just take that for now. Grab that for now and get our double. Take that over. Oh, he's already dead. Don't even need the follow-up. Let's see. We'll grab brown right over there. And then we'll take a blue or brown here, ideally, which we don't have. So we'll just take that for now. And then we grab the blue to yellow, or I mean blue to green, and then just double it. Also, they're finally doing a Twitter question. It's like 50 minutes into the debate, and they said they would do it, and they finally got around to one. That would be a pretty interesting debate if they ever took a debate just based on people's questions. They would handpick them so hard, though. Would it be kind of interesting? If there was, like, literally no moderator questions. It was just, like, various things from social media. Which I'm not a huge fan of social media, but it would be a interesting way to go about it nonetheless. Almost like a town hall, but like a debate-wise thing. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Grab double the green. Oh, that completely missed. That's not good. So did Salty ever get back to me to give me more codes? No. Even though we reminded her like 10 times yesterday, she did not. I sent her a message before the stream. I sent her a message right when the stream started. I sent her a message after the stream. And then I messaged her on the forum before, after, and a week ago. And we still have not gotten the codes. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that, but I'll go double check right now. Maybe she did during the last hour. Nope, she still has not. Salty, where are our codes? Give us codes. Okay, we'll go for that for now. And he's dead. Oh, nah, now he's dead. Yep, wrong way. Go this way. Warren is still going hard at Bloomberg. It's funny. Let's see. We'll take that. Though she seems to be the only one really going after him hard. It's kind of odd. Also, it's kind of funny to see Steyer back on the stage, too. On the debate stage right now for the Democratic debate. And the main reason for that is he's polling really high in South Carolina. And the reason is he keeps sending us ads. Like, as you guys saw, whenever we keep checking for ads, here's the scientific study. Let's go to YouTube right now. Every single time we've done this so far, it has been a Tom Steyer ad. Will we get a Tom Steyer ad right now? This is why he's polling so high in South Carolina. I'm not sure why, but he's just like flooding South Carolina with a billion ads. Let me go to my own channel. Watch, the one time I go to it, try to make this point, it's not going to be a Tom Steyer ad. Wait, it's for someone's ad. Who is it? Is it Tom Steyer? Is it Tom Steyer? Who is this? Come on. Is it Tom Steyer? It's someone. Who is it? Who is it? Just get to the end. I can't hear the audio, so I don't know who it is. And you're not saying any names on screen. This is a bad ad. I still don't know who this ad is. And we're almost all the way through. Who is it? Tom Steyer? Tom Steyer? Paid for by... Oh, no, it's not... No candidate. Oh, well, it's just an ad. But we were getting flooded with Tom Steyer earlier. But anyways. Okay. So what was I here for? Also, feel free to leave a like on the stream. Oh, yeah, I was just going there to prove the thing. There was no actual reason other than that to go there. Or was there? Why do I feel like there was? Hold up. My brain's all over the place. Let's see. Yeah, Salty still didn't give me more codes. I already checked out on the other computer. Let's see. So your Doom team, Mang, Harpy, Obsidious, and Queen, Mirage Queen, made it to 43 without dying. Do you like this team? Yeah, seems like it works pretty well. You have Obsidious for the stun, so you don't need to deal with traits. However, you can also do that off Enrage. I don't know. What are you using Obsidious for? Not sure if you really need Obsidious because of Enrage off of something like a Titan hero class. Can kind of cover it for you. You might not necessarily need it. Anyways, let's go double that. Get our truffle down. Let's see. Go for that. Get our double greens. Let's see. We'll go grab that for now. Okay, nothing good there, so let's take that for now. Grab our green, and they'll be good to go. Element, you understand they're worried about Elemental worried about overpowered, but War Gear shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I feel like they're not really going to be adding any more really big elementals in the near future. It's because of how strong the typing has already become at this point. Yeah, War Gear has very, very little. I'm surprised they didn't ever do that for Warden. They made Warden Beast Hero class rather than War Gear, which is kind of weird. Not sure if they're gonna revamp that sometime in the future, but not sure if they will. Okay, we'll take that for now. I'll take that. Grab our double green. And let's kill that out with double. And it's already dead. Do you find it easier to use an Xbox controller? I've never used an Xbox controller ever. Wait, have I? I think I might have once at my friend's place. Was that a PS4 or an Xbox? I'm not even sure. They always seem like the exact same thing to me. I'm pretty sure it was a PS4 and not an Xbox. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never played ever on a Xbox system. I have never owned any Xbox. Not a single one ever. Nor have I ever played on one ever. So yeah, I've never used a controller from it. Let's see. It's like how it makes no sense that Forest Guardian is from Grim Woods and not Forest of Thorns. Yeah, it kind of does make sense, or it kind of would make sense that it'd be in the other place. I believe that was mentioned too when he was first released. Like, why isn't he in the other place? There's a lot of weird things with kingdoms. What weapon I'm using? Doomed Glaive. However, you can just use Essence of Evil if you want, or Cleanse Weapon. I'm barely even casting it, but Essence of Evil would allow you to do pretty similar. It's not a full AoE, but it allows you to target out things, which is the main thing that we're using our current weapon for, to target out things that we can't kill out of truffles with. And also has mana accumulation method on both. You want a War Gear for your Wolfie team. All of the Wolfies. I know, War Gears and Roshkas have always been pretty bad in this game, overall. And at this point, Roshkas are probably better than War Gears. Well, then again, War Gear has that one boosting troop, but the main thing that Roshkas has going for it is mostly the fact that it has a better hero class. Or it has a hero class, I should say. It doesn't even have one for the other one. Oh yeah, Elemental Bow would work too if you have it. A lot of people don't have that weapon though. I use that for Guild War with this team. Just because you need to use one unique of each, so we can't use double truffle. Every single person in the debate is talking over their time. It's kind of funny. And the moderators are like getting so, like, not mad at it, but they're like done with this. Let's see, we'll kill that out. It resummons, but then it dies off of that. And he's dead. Taurus is still the better one out of the centaurs. Anyone seen any horse around? Taurus as far as for what? But if you're referring to the Taurus typing, yeah, Shaman with various Tauruses are they're actually pretty solid. You have Ketris, you have double Ketris, You have various things other than catchers if you need cheaper alternatives that have boost ratio based on all their stats. There's several options out under it that end up working out pretty well. You like how Bloomberg called the other ones his fellow contestants. It's all a TV show. A drama where they steal they basically will try to steal the primary from Bernie again. Is basically what this is coming down to. Bernie will probably have like 40% of the vote, and then they'll have a contested convention, and then some random other person will be elected, and then Trump will win. Because there's no way if Bernie has the popular vote, they would win with any other thing other than whoever wins the popular vote. Because right now, Bernie's like double up on popular vote. And if he wins South Carolina, it's pretty much done. Like, he would have won every single state. And this is going to be like the first state where you could potentially lose. But I don't know, based on people who I've talked to, I don't know, Bernie, as far as people who are actually voting on that side, like, Bernie has a decent chance. Like, this state's going to go to Trump regardless. Like, but as far as the primary, based on what I've seen, it's probably Bernie with the highest chance still. Even though he's not polling the highest. I think he's polling the second highest. But, of course, polling tends to be a bit inflated towards Joe Biden, who's winning right now anyways. Just because of the age demographic that's generally polled. What is the best PvP defend team right now? The best PvP defend team has been the same for a while. It's 4 times Firebomb. You want it to be as weak as you possibly can. And that's the best defend team in the game for PvP. Because you want to lose as much as you possibly can in PvP. That is the best strategy for PvP, and it has been for the entire history of this game. It doesn't make much sense, but it has to do with how revenge battles work. Revenge battles give you more loot. Losing your defend and getting a revenge battle is worth more loot than winning your defend battle for PvP defend, which is really weird because it basically incentivizes you to lose your defend battle. So the best team for defend on PvP is the weakest possible team you can set. So anything that's centered around that would be the best team you can set. That or just set something random, because your PvP defend really doesn't matter. Unless you're going for like top 100 leaderboard, you really do not need to care what your rating is. Yeah, Bloomberg and Steyer are spending an absurd amount of money on the election. Particularly Bloomberg. But I really hope neither of them win. Like, even have even remotely a chance of winning. Because then every election going forward will just be bought by the highest bidder. And he's dead. Mang, Harpy Mage, Obsidius with Mirage Queen. Best class for Doom would be? What do you think? I would probably just run it with Titan. Just so you have Barrier and so you have Enrage. Enrage would make it so you can hit through traits without even needing Obsidius. And would also give you 1.5 times damage. And all the browns off of the Harpy would allow you to not die. However, you could also go down like a Sentinel route or something like that, since you're already going to basically have the stun. And I personally feel like Obsidius is not needed on that team, and just run Enrage on Hero class instead as your option, and basically use that as your Obsidius. Because that even hits through Indestructible. It still will do the 1.5 time damage to Indestructible when you're hitting it. It doesn't hit through Indestructible, but still does the multiplier on it. Because none of them have score reduction to even hit through. Aren't most elections bought these days? Yes. Pretty much all of them. Let's see. I'll throw that down for now. Either directly or indirectly. However, this would be the first time if either of them became president where someone literally just spent their own money and just bought an election. Which would be really, really weird. Because normally all the other ways when elections are bought, it's normally bought indirectly. Like through either dark money, through like billionaires donating to campaigns, and other various things like that. However, these would literally be billionaires just buying it themselves, which would be pretty much the first time in American history, at least for the presidency, anyways, where a billionaire would have bought the election by spending hundreds of millions, which is basically nothing to them. That's like less than 1%, particularly to Bloomberg. I forget how much he's actually worth. I know it's like absurdly high. I'll grab that for now. Oh, I didn't take that. He gets the thing, and then we get double our greens. I'll throw that down. Grab that, and then I get a double truffle. If 4x Firebomb teams are overused, your defend team will get used less. Oh yeah, that is something that happened as of about a year ago. If you are using the exact same team as a lot of other people, you're going to show up less in PvP. They end up making that change so that a lot of the same team wouldn't end up showing up. And this does technically nerf 4x Firebomb. However, the easiest way around that is to set one really weak troop. If you set one really weak treasure troop in the first slot, or something similar, followed by 3 Firebomb, tends to work out pretty well. Other than that, Sacrificial Cow also works pretty good for that, because the Firebombs will end up feeding your... why did I take red instead of brown? But the Firebombs will end up feeding your Sacrificial Cow, so it'll just kill itself. And it can just go from there. Oh no, a Submerge! We finally got hard countered by Submerge. Took a long enough time. I'm actually surprised we didn't get countered prior to that, but there we go. And luckily that doomed thing will kill it out. Even though we don't have Dispel, we can simply skill spam it. Wait, is it called Festival Cow? I thought it was called Sacrificial Cow. But yeah, whatever the cow is called. There's only one cow troop in the game. That 7 mana cost yellow troop that kills itself. Let's see. We'll take that over. Oh no, he just took all the mana I need. I'll take that over. Grab our truffle. Hopefully get all the browns. Good. Really bad board to try to double on though. But we might just have to because we don't have much of another choice here. So we'll go for that, get our double. I got some amount of mana, not much though. Luckily he just leaves that 5 times there, and now we have our double truffle to win. Unfortunately, that Submerge thing anytime they cast is going to be really annoying to stealth. Easiest way around this is to get so much green that we can just do our Doomed Glaive and then get alignment on it. Unfortunately, we don't have alignment yet, so let's keep doing it until we do. Please get alignment just so we can kill him now. That works too, and nope, we still don't have it. Come on. The struggle of not having Dispel. Come on. Come on, you could also just Essence of Evil this too if you had Essence of Evil. But there we go. Also, you could just use the Dispel hero class. However, I wanted to level this hero class so we get some free XP towards it. Which is why we're doing it that way. Okay, what do we grab here? Let's forget if the debate tonight was 2 hours or 1 hour. If it's 2 hours, I believe it's only... Or sorry, 2 hours or 3 hours, I mean. I think it's only 2 hours. And if it is, that means it's ending in 45 minutes then. Let's see. We'll grab that. Gosh, double Submerge. One of them was also empowered, though. Oh, I'll get our double over there. Get a... do I even bother with this? I want to have extra turn alignment, ideally. Which that still isn't extra turn alignment. Oh, I guess we'll just go for it. Wow, does it even get a single kill, though? Oh, we'll kill that one out. Okay, all we need is a skull poke. Where is it? Go, sky poke. Nope. Come on. Just give us a poke. All we need, one skull goal, and then we win. Boom. Easy as that. Come on, skull, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Dead. Boom. Let's see. Personally use Unicorn, Bunnycorn, Necron, and the Grimcorn for what? A weak defend team? That would end up working out. There's a lot of options you could end up using. It's just people tend to like using the ones that can kill itself out quicker. Just because it cycles through people quicker. And also if someone sees something like Firebomb in the thumbnail, they generally know it's a weak team. Because most Firebombs and thumbnails means they're running almost pure Firebomb. Because very few people bother running Firebird, Sunbird Firebomb as defend anymore. It's pretty meta in the past, but it's kind of grown out of meta. Mostly because as more stats came into the game, Rowan increasingly got better than Sunbird. And has basically reached a point now where no one really uses Sunbird. You can still do it in early game, but later in the game, there's just so much armor in the game now. And as we keep getting more armor and HP, even if we get the exact same amount, Rowan will just keep getting better because it's 2 times boost ratio rather than 1 times boost ratio. Not to mention Rowan gets to keep all of its stats every single time after a cast, whereas Sunbird loses all if you were to HP buff it, which you generally don't do. If anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. And I can get around to any of them. Sorry if I've been missing any. I've just been trying to listen to the debate. As my state is voting soon, TM, this Saturday. Let's see. We'll grab a grain for now. Get the other one. Get our double. What do we need here? Go for that. Take the yellows that we need. Grab herself a green right over there. Grab a brown. And then we just double truffle. Can you post our Wayne team? Which one? The Explore one? Sure. I can go get that in real quick. Let's see. Oops, let me get it without a space so it doesn't do an extra space. Okay, where's my channel? Where's my stream? There it is. Let's see, whose ad is it this time? Oh, it's an ad for some game, which makes sense. This is a gaming stream. Hey, we finally didn't get a political ad. But there you guys go. There's a Rowan team right there. Right there. There we go. Okay, get out of that. And back into this. Let's see. Since you did Doom Tower earlier, you have a question. You have done several Doom Tower events and never get a Fireball scroll or the boss kill scroll. Why is this? Is your guild scouting out everything? You should be able to find it eventually. It is possible that you don't get one or the other, but I think I've had at least one of them every single time. I've definitely had some where I didn't have any heroisms, though. I don't think I've ever had one with 0 fireballs, though, but I definitely had 0 heroisms. But you have to make sure that your guild is scouting out all 4 rooms. You should always do that every single time. Ideally. And then to coordinate to your guild. Yeah, I haven't been getting too many political ads, surprisingly. The only ones I've really been seeing is Tom Steyer. Like, all over the place. Which I'm kind of surprised because Bloomberg is outspending him, I believe. But it's like Steyer, 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 Steyer everywhere. He's polling, I believe, 3rd or 2nd in South Carolina. That's probably the highest he's going to get in any state. I'm not sure why he's polling so high in South Carolina, though. Aside from the fact that he's flooding this area with ads. But, yeah. I'm not sure what his appeal is. He's definitely better than Bloomberg, but, that's a pretty low bar. Really, really low bar. Oh, no communication? Oh, that's probably why you've never found one then. Because you're going to waste a lot of sigils if you keep doing every single room. Or just until you find the unlock. But yeah, you should try communicating with your guild if you can. It helps out a lot. Tower of Doom requires communication more so than any game mode in the entire game. It was pretty much created for the exact purpose of forcing guilds to have to communicate. Because the only way to do it optimally is to communicate to some capacity to your guild what all the rooms are. Oh no, submerges. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Okay, and he's dead. And not if you solo it. I know, Lochnar. You've been trying to solo them. How far did he get this time soloing it? Oh, it's only 2 days in. I definitely do not advise that, but it would be interesting to do nonetheless. Alright, we'll take the green over there, and now we can just double cast this. Yeah, it's always better to be part of a guild. There's a lot of things you can get for free or a lot easier through guild through guild cooperation. And it should be the final battle we need then for getting this done, this faction. We'll double that. Let's see. I'll take that over. Grab our double truffle. Get our kill, and he's dead. Okay. Is that everything we needed? No! We're on battle short. Let's go do one more battle then. Oh, you dropped 50 glory keys and got a mythic. Which one? Nice. Congrats. Very nice. Let's see. We'll grab that. And there we go. And that should be all of the orbs and everything. Let's hope we can get better luck on these orbs than we did off the Tower of Doom ones. Let's see. What do we have? We got a green and we got a purple. Well, we got 2 purples today, I guess. Out of 6. Not the greatest. But still some amount. Oh, that's not what I need. Yeah, we did that. We did that. Got everything then. Let's go get a Hierophant level then. Might as well. Grind that out real quick. Level day. We'll get it to 100 in no time. What level are we at right now? How much more XP do we even need? Class. Oh yeah, we'll definitely go get at least 1 more level on it. Also, let me check if Salty gave us more codes yet. Did she? We got a message. It might be Salty. Hold up. Salty gave us codes. 5 minutes ago, Salty saved us. Did someone message Salty somewhere else, like on Discord or something? But Salty did it. We got our codes. She saved us. I was just about to say, I should probably hand out a code right about now, but we didn't have any. But now we do. Let me go double check that they work. They work. Nice. Salty saved the stream. We got a code. Good job, Salty. Oh, that's funny. I almost just copy-pasted it into the debate comment section. Wrong comment section. Put that into our own stream. But there you guys go. There is the redeem code. You do put that in on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found if your settings menu, whatever your game says in the bottom left, right over there. Redeem code can be found right over there in chat. Just copy-paste the random numbers and letters, 7T, JB, and all the rest. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Hey, we got a pet as well. Nice. Need to go do that. But before we do, actually, we'll go do it now, because that will give us class XP anyways. Yep, same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. There you guys go. Okay. Let's go do this pet before it expires. We already have them all. And we just go with that. Alright, let's roll. Codes, nom 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 nom. Okay, grab that. I'll take that. Get our green. Take our greens to green. Get our brown right over there. And try getting our last little bit of reds and greens wherever we can. And then just go for the destroys. And then it's key to key. And he's dead. Yeah, Salty is the Gems of War community manager. Yeah, no Xbox codes, unfortunately. That has to do with policy on consoles that prevents them from doing so. And then we just key. Ooh, Skull's tempting though too. And he's dead. What do we need here? Let's grab our gold. Take our green over there. Grab the brown. What do I even want? I'll take the brown for now. And then we go key to key. I'll take that for now and take our red, which he denies, so we'll just take brown. Take that for now and try getting a red. Get our surge. Destroy everything. Hopefully that's enough brown. Do it again. And he's dead off key. And apparently we get a map from it. Not like we need it. I'll take green and destroy everything. Get a cascade, hopefully. And we do. Right into full mana. And then we key to key and he's dead. So throw that down. Dead. Cycle it again. Dead. Okay. I'll grab that. Take a brown. Destroy everything. Key key. And he's dead off that key. As it normally goes. Just get our mana generation. Key key dead. It stops working at 7. Where you would normally switch to a different team. And his team normally wins in about 4 minutes or so for the full cycle. Which is a bit slower than some other teams. However, you get a bunch of gold while doing so. You max out your gold. And you also get some treasure maps. So with those two factors, it ends up working out pretty nice. Because from an overall loot perspective, it's actually better, even though it takes about a minute longer. And he's dead. And then we stop one-shotting here. But if we take a skull, we can still get extra turn out of it. Do you ever recommend spending 2,250 gems on 50 VIP chests? Yes. If you're missing more than half the mythics in the game, and you somehow have 2,250 gems while having VIP 5, that's probably the biggest instance where it is worth doing. However, if you have more than half the mythics in the game, it is probably not worth randomly throwing it into the drop table. The only other time you might do it on is if you desperately want whatever mythic is currently out at the given moment in time. That's the only mythic exclusive in the drop table. If you're going to bother spending gems on it, VIP keys have a better rate of dropping a mythic by double the chance of gem keys relative to the same amount of gems spent. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Get a red. And that is 4 damage short. No! And then we can get key going. Warren's wanting to go after after Bloomberg for the tax thing. Gosh, why does Warren want to go after Bloomberg so hard? Like, out of anyone, she's just tearing him apart. It's pretty funny. On a Democratic debate, that is. But anyways, that's all those battles. Let's go get our level now. Clear these out. But if anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. 1% chance equals double the chance. Relative to the amount of gems spent, yes. Because 2,250 gems worth of gem keys has half the drop rate of mythic than that of VIP keys. Is what it comes out to. So if you're spending gems and you happen to have it, and you have thousands of gems, it is technically worth doing VIP keys rather than gem keys. Most people still do gem keys, just because there's still a lot of value in them. But VIP keys technically have double the rate for Mythic overall. Bloomberg exists, Warren, so you have chosen death. Pretty much. She's always been against corruption, so that's at least consistent with her. I think the best thing she's ever done was the, oh, what is that called? The Financial Protection Bureau thing? I forget the full name for it, what the initials are called. But the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, I think is what it's called. That's probably the best thing she's ever done. Let's see. We'll take that over. You got an Imp of Love opening glory keys? Yeah, Imp of Love is currently in drop table for all of February and March. Then it's going to be Spring Imp after that for April and May after that. And then it's Summer Imp from June to July. Then Autumn Imp from August to September. And then Spooky Imp from October to November. And then Winter Imp from December to December December to January. And then it goes back to Imp of Love in February and March, and this cycle continues. But they go in intervals of 2 months. They're not really that relevant these days. You can also craft them year-round if they happen to appear in Soulforge. However, they're only available in drop table and Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests for those 2 months of each year, respectively. Yeah, Winter Imp is the most viable of the 6 imps. It's pretty much the only viable imp in the current state of the game, I would honestly say. Imp of Love at one point was the strongest imp, but in the current state of the game, I would say Winter Imp is stronger. Especially since they did the damage buff. When they end up buffing the damage on imps, they ended up making it so Winter Imp became so much better because it's the only one that does true damage, whereas all the other ones do physical damage. Yeah, the brown imp at one point was also the best imp when it was first released. Then it was Imp of Love, and then it basically became Winter Imp forever. The only imps that were never meta when they came out were Summer Imp. It was the very first one. It ended up getting a slight rework on its ability, and even then it wasn't even viable. Spooky Imp, which was the last imp that was added. And what other imp was not meta? There was only 3 that ever were. Imp of Love, the Autumn Imp, and Winter Imp. Those were the only 3 that were ever meta, with the most meta currently being Winter Imp. What was the one I didn't mention then? What's the yellow one? No, yellow Summer. I'm forgetting one color. What color am I missing? Red. What was the red one? Oh no, Imp of Love. Which one am I forgetting? Yellow is Summer. Red is Love. Brown is Autumn. Blue is Winter. Oh, green. Oh yeah, Spring Imp was viable at one point too. If I'm not mistaken, it was the only 4 times Entangle in the game at one point, until we got other options. But at the time when Spring Imp was released, I believe it was the only 4 times Entangle in the game. So yeah, the only 2 imps that were never meta when they came out was the first imp that ever came out and the final imp that came out, which was Summer first and then Spooky last. Those were the only 2 imps that were never meta to any capacity. All 4 of the other ones were when they were released. At least to some capacity. Obviously not like the meta, as in it wasn't literally every team that you used, but you know, they were usable at the time. Even Autumn Imp, because at the time, the 10 Destroy off of Autumn Imp was actually pretty solid relative to other options that existed. Am I live reacting to the bait slightly? I'm not doing it too much, but I am mentioning some things. Right now they're talking about Cuba because of Bernie's past remarks on it, which are taking way out of proportion, out of context. Let's see. We'll take that over. Grab a Rowan. I like how when they always talk about socialism, they always like bring up Venezuela, Cuba, and other various things. Yet they never talk about like any of the good countries that has actually implemented it. They always pick like the worst possible ones. And Bernie isn't even really that socialist, even though he always keeps saying that he is. Like on a global scale, I wouldn't really say he's even socialist. Like relative to America's lean, I guess he somewhat is considered. But on a global scale, he isn't really. Let's see. Go get our explosion there. Because they point to things like basic healthcare as a right. Sometimes as things like socialism. Which pretty much every developed country in the entire world has. Let's see. What do we even grab here? We got a Rowan down. Yeah, pretty much every single country has almost everything that Bernie's fighting for. Yet everyone keeps saying, oh, it's socialism. What do we even grab here? We'll get explosion. And then we'll get Rowan down. And he's dead. Oh, so did we ever gain that level? Pretty sure we haven't yet. It should be about 10 or less. Every single time I check it, it's always like 5 away. So I should go check it, because that means we'll instantly move our XP bar to 5 away. Let's see. Let me guess. 4. Or 4 XP off. Nope. Actually a little bit longer. We're, what is that, 18? Yeah, 18. I'll probably go until we get to that point. Let's see. Get our last few battles in there. Got our explosion. And he's already dead. As Rowan normally does. And 17 more will gain that level. And I believe that brings us to, what, 85? So we're almost there. 2 more weeks and boom. If we do it one a day, we'd get to that point. We'll easily get it by next Guild War, which is 2 weeks from now. So as long as we do 2 levels on 2 days and do 1 every other day, boom, we got 100. Which we'll easily be able to do. And he's dead. What do we need hero grab for that for now? What do we take? Yeah, green energy is definitely going to be much more needed into the future. I used to work for a green energy company for some amount of time while still in high school, actually. But, yeah, it was mostly just a company that set up solar panels and other, like, green energy sources like that. I was more so, like, a secretary than, like, anything that actually was, like, implementing it. But, still, technically was working for one for about a year, year and a half while in high school. Later half of high school. One of the more normalish jobs I've ever had. Then working at restaurants. But I haven't had a normal job since, what was it, 18, 19? Yeah, since 18, if I'm not mistaken. I've been self-employed since then. Pretty much been self-employed my entire adult life. Which is the only thing I currently hate about, like, every single Democrat right now. Even though I do lean towards left. And why I also miss Andrew Yang. Is because a lot of their policies don't actually really help the self-employed that much, like at all, except for Bernie's healthcare plan. But aside from that, almost every other policy that they have would only really help you if you have like more of like traditional means of work. Let's see. I'll take that over. Yeah, I would definitely like having healthcare again. That'd be nice. Haven't had it since college. I believe 20? 21 was the last time I had it, so it's been like 4 or 5 years. Let's see. We'll take that down for now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I started working for the industry again, for green energy. Definitely wouldn't want to be in a part of it that's responsible for installing, though. I am so bad at anything that requires any amount of physical capability, that is for sure. I don't know. Generally, I like more creative endeavors more often than not. Oh, what do we even want here? Get our explosions. Get all that down. Should be only a few battles away from our level, too. I'll get that down for now. What do we grab here? I'll take that over. Get our explosions again. And he should be dead. You can get Gnome on casual PvP, correct? Yes. Casual PvP does have Gnome. Even if you do one trophy casual PvP and constantly keep repicking it, you'll eventually find a Gnome. And by repicking it, I mean you actually have to do the battle. You can't just keep like going into the battle and going out. You actually have to complete out the battle. But you can still use the repick method to find quick, easy to kill battles that lose in like 30 seconds or less or so. And then just keep winning over and over again on one trophy PvP battles. Just repicking into easy ones, and then you'll eventually get a pet gnome. It's actually the quickest way in the entire game to get a pet gnome, if you're lucky to get a bunch. Hey, there's our level. Level 85. Making progress. 15 to go. And then we can finally go and mess around with this thing. But anyways, guys, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I'm probably going to be wrapping up for now. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour prior to now tomorrow. Or actually, at this point, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to be getting a new pet as well. We're going to be getting the mech pet. It'll have a mech bonus, not a Donna bonus, but a mech bonus. Actually, do we already have a Donna bonus? I don't even recall. But it's going to be a mech bonus, and that will be synergized a little bit with Mechanist Hero class. Speaking of Mechanist Hero class, we're also going to be having a Mechanist Hero class event this Thursday. So we're going to have that going on. About how long it takes to get from level 90 to 100 for Hero class? Well, if you're doing the method that we're doing right now, you can easily get about 180 XP per hour if you're doing instant kill. I can go a little bit higher than that, but on average, it's going to be about 180. You can get a little over 200, but let's just say 180. So every single level that ends up taking is 1 plus however much XP. So if we just take 95 plus 10, that comes out to 950. Why on earth did I do that in calculator? That was obviously 950. And then we divide that by 180. And it would take you about 5.25 hours of doing what we're doing right now. About 5 hours and 18 minutes to go and of this to go get from level 90 to 100. Maybe a little bit closer to 5 hours because it actually is a little bit higher than 180 XP per hour. But yeah, it would take you a little over 5 hours. Like 5 to 6 hours is about how long it would take you to go from level 90 to 100. And to go from 85 to us to go all the way to 100, that would probably be just another 2 hours onto that. So probably somewhere around 7 hours to go from level 85 all the way to 100. But 90 to 100 would be about 5 to 6 hours. Casual PvP is 2 times faster than Explorer for Class XP. Casual PvP can win at a quicker rate. as far as the actual battle, or at a similar quick rate, and give you twice the amount of EXP, and that it gives you 2 EXP each drop rather than 1. However, the biggest difference with it is that if you count all the loading screens, you're only getting about 4 EXP. And the other method does give about 3 XP, so theoretically, yes, for leveling up a hero class, it can end up being a little bit ultimately better. But it's not double the speed. It's more so about, I believe, a 33% difference or so. However, you're not getting any tokens while you're doing it. But it's also not nearly as consistent. But I don't know. I just hate doing it that way, personally. I'd much rather just do the explore method. Because even though we can get around 200 XP per hour in doing this, or a little bit higher, and when we're doing it absolutely optimally, there's just a lot of caveats to casual PvP that can end up making it really annoying. Like, let's go and just go over to that real quick, like we were with an instant kill team. The Phoenicia might be the better option, but let's just go do it with a Rowan and go for one of these. But you can see it's going to take us a while just to find a battle, because first we have to go repick, and this all counts as time, and then we need to go get a battle, then we need to go clear out the battle. The clearing out of the battle should be consistent, however, there are some things occasionally that can appear here that will stop us from going quickly. So as you can see, the battle itself goes about the same amount of time. As you can see, we win. However, it's the in-between the battle that takes longer. Well, actually, we got lucky. We got an instant easy battle. If you can consistently get lucky on it, it probably would be. And each of these battles is giving us 2 XP each. But there's a lot of various troops that can kind of mess you up. And you also have to normally repick multiple times to find a weak battle. Though we are getting really lucky right now and getting constant weak battles, which normally doesn't happen. Maybe the defend team we had is just making us get lucky right now. But there's traits like summons that can happen and other things, which you can choose a faction to completely not need to take it. Wow, why are we getting so lucky? We haven't gotten a single not weak battle. Normally that happens a lot for me personally. Have they made changes to PvP as of recently that might have made it always weak? Because this is extremely consistently weak. Okay, there we go, finally. But yeah, it normally takes you more than a few clicks. I'm actually surprised that we're getting it like almost every single time or every other time. If you can consistently get lucky with it, it would give a really substantial amount of XP. It's not exactly double though. You can get probably around 33 to 50% higher. Because you're getting 2 XP each time rather than 1. Every single time we do one of these battles. And we also have pet chance. Let's see. Do a repick there. Do a repick. Oh, I could have tried for Firebomb. But yeah, we're getting decently lucky. The biggest issue is you normally have to repick spam to a capacity that it doesn't make it worth the time. You also will have to deal with traits that can summon on Death, which can sometimes get in the way of your speed. Whereas you can 100% avoid that when you're doing a Explore. But still a decent method nonetheless, if you want to go down this route. I personally don't care for it as much as doing Explore. But it's definitely a method to consider for hero class leveling. Assuming you have the damage output for it. What percent chance to get a pet gnome? I have no clue what the percent chance is. Not the slightest clue, to be honest. It's like a 1 in 15, 1 in 20. I think closer to 1 in 20 of even getting a gnome. And then there's like a 1 out of however many gnomes there are that specific gnome is a gnome. Or the one you want. Okay, a bunch of firebombs, but I want the quick kill. I actually don't want to take firebomb when you're using this team because it actually takes quite a bit longer to kill than instantly killing it with Rowan, if you are going down this route. And yeah, I keep spamming past the screen so quickly. But we are getting 2 XP per thing, as you can see with the 2 Hierophant right there. All PvP, even 1 trophy casual PvP, does give 2 XP. What difficulty do you farm Explore on for trait stones? Explore 12. I only do Explore 3 so we can get the quicker kills. So that we can level up classes. I think that one might have been slightly too strong. This one should be fine. Actually, I think we might have been able to still one-shot 5,000. I'm not even sure if we can or not. Let's see. We'll go explode all that. Get a Rowan in there. Also, I just realized something. Have I had Gems of War muted this entire time? I have. I didn't even notice it because I was listening to the other audio in my other ear. I was like, wait, why does it sound so quiet? It's like, wait, we don't have audio. This entire stream we have had 0 audio. That's kind of funny. Anyways, guys. Yeah, this is, of course, the other method that you can do for farming here. and just keep repicking until you can find easy battles. Yeah, I'm not sure why. We're getting pretty lucky on repicks. Like, normally what happens is like what's happening right now, where you go like a long amount of time without getting any. But I seem to have a pretty decent amount of weaker battles that we can kind of just clear through. It works out quite nicely. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow night, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow, as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we are every single night. Tomorrow night, we'll mostly be going and getting the new pet and messing around with hopefully finishing Tower of Doom. We might actually be able to, depending on how many battles are mandatory to do, because we do have a heroism. Also depends if my guild gets scouted that far. Otherwise, we'll get it done on Thursday. But other than that, we have mech class on Thursday, a new pet tomorrow, and for mechs, as well as Friday having a new mech troop for the bounty hunter. It's going to be useless, but still a new one nonetheless. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you all guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful night. Goodbye.